This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Saturday, September the 29th. I'm Michael Groff. Dry weather and continued above average temperatures in the valley today, but all eyes turn toward the tropics starting tomorrow as Hurricane Rosa continues to approach the desert southwest, increasing moisture, and we'll start to feel the effects of the system as early as tomorrow night with rain chances coming up. And the potential of a widespread, perhaps heavy rain event still looks possible here in the valley, but there is forecast uncertainty, which we'll break down for you as we get out and talk about it. First, yesterday in the valley, 105 degrees for the high, 77 for the morning low. Outside right now, here at 6:40 a.m., we've got clear skies in the valley. We begin this day at 79 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 50, relative humidity 37%. Winds are light and the barometer is rising. Temperatures across south central Arizona this morning. 67, the cool spot over at Goldfield. Otherwise, 70 at Buckeye. It's in the low 70s in some of the cool spots. Near 80 degrees here in the urban core. Water vapor satellite view. We've got a deep low off of the northern California coast. High pressure weakening here over the desert southwest. And there's Rosa well off the Baja coast this morning, making the northerly turn. On the watch warning map, red flag warning still out here in parts of the west with very dry conditions. Frost and freeze advisories in sections of North Dakota, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. And dense fog advisories for portions of Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Closer to home, a flash flood watch in effect for the southwest U.S., including parts of southeast California, southern Nevada, and southwest Utah. In Arizona, the counties affected include Maricopa, Pinal, Pima, Gila, Yuma, La Paz, Mojave, Yavapai, and Coconino. Now, the Phoenix metro area is included in this watch, effective from 11 a.m. Monday morning through 11 p.m. Tuesday. So the potential of flash flooding is increasing as Rosa approaches our area. Convective outlook for today, no organized areas of severe weather anticipated across the continental United States. Now, here's the latest advisory on Rosa. Maximum sustained winds have come down quite a bit, 100 miles per hour, as it makes that turn toward the north. And you see the official track from the Hurricane Center brings it up into western and central Arizona sometime late Monday night and through the day on Tuesday as it begins to accelerate. The exact track and timing of this system is still somewhat up in the air, and that's going to make a big difference on who gets the heaviest amounts of rain. Let me show you some of the modeling on this. The European ensemble continues with a more westerly track. The ensemble mean is the black line. Most of the members keep the center of Rosa right over western Arizona, moving it up the Colorado River Valley or even over extreme southeast California. If that were right, the heaviest rain would be further to the west, from Yuma up toward Las Vegas and Kingman. But the GFS ensemble remains consistent in bringing the system further to the east, and that would mean the heaviest rain is for us here in the valley. Here are the rainfall totals coming from the WPC. This is valid through next Saturday morning, and they continue with a forecast of showing the heaviest precipitation across central Arizona, amounts around 3 inches here in the valley, and certainly that would increase our flash flood potential. This is in line with many of the better performing models right now, so that's the forecast that everything is heavily weighted upon. Let's show you some of the deterministic model output right now as we take you out to the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at about 18,000 feet in the atmosphere. Deep upper low off the Pacific Northwest coast, and that's going to help to draw Rosa onto the north and our weakening high pressure area here over the southwest. But down at the surface today, one more day of sunny and hot conditions. Highs this afternoon, 101 to 104. This may very well be the last day we have high temperatures above 100 degrees for 2018. Let's hope so. There's Rosa coming northward now. On Sunday, clouds on the increase. Moisture picking up rapidly as Rosa approaches the Baja Spur by late in the day. Precipitable water values really coming up. We see values now up around or maybe even exceeding 2 inches here across southern Arizona. So as that happens, along the leading edge of that deeper moisture, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms will begin to develop as early as tomorrow afternoon, and certainly by tomorrow evening. Showers and isolated thunderstorms will be with us. Tomorrow's high temperatures should be cooler as well in response to the increasing moisture, generally in the mid and upper 90s. On Monday, the center of Rosa now over the Baja Peninsula, somewhere to the south-southwest of Rocky Point. Numerous showers and thunderstorms through the day, mostly cloudy to cloudy skies, high temperatures low to mid 80s. On Monday night and into Tuesday morning, this is when many of the models, including this run of the GFS, have the center of Rosa, whatever is left of it, moving across western and central Arizona. The heaviest rain should occur in the valley during that time. Prime time window right now appears to be 8 p.m. Monday night through 8 a.m. Tuesday morning. And then we'll start to see rain turning to scattered to numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon, maybe a peak of sun or two during the late afternoon hours on Tuesday as well. And high temperatures will be cool, generally in the low 80s, maybe even lower than that, depending on the clouds and how much rain we actually get around here. But taking a look at the latest European model, and this has a much different scenario in mind. It's got the center of Rosa further to the west and south Monday afternoon off the Baja coast. Then during the day on Tuesday, it tracks it up the Colorado River Valley, and that would keep the majority of the moisture concentrated over southeast California and far western Arizona, west of the valley. We'd only get a glancing blow if this verified, and the European is only showing around 1/3 of an inch of rain here in the valley. So even though this is a clear outlier solution, it's one that I thought I'd bring to your attention because there is still at least small chance that this winds up being a bust for us. All right, as we get to Wednesday, we still have this trough out here approaching us from the west, and a cold front will be headed our way Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night. So any precipitation that we get will be more dynamically generated. Upper forcing will be responsible for that during the day or evening hours on Wednesday. Widely scattered showers and thunderstorms possible. Highs generally in the mid to possibly upper 80s. Thursday, the front passes us by. We dry out. Drier northwesterly flow in place, highs mid-80s. Friday, another wave is forecast to drop in here by the GFS from the north, but that's a generally overland trajectory, so it should stay dry around here. Breezy conditions, highs again mid and upper 80s. Here's a week from today. This is Saturday, the 6th of October. The GFS advertising another deep low over Southern California, Southern Nevada, broad southwesterly flow out ahead of it, and it's pulling more moisture into the region from, yes, another tropical system way down there off the Baja coast. And even though this is an unlikely scenario, it's been rather well advertised by the GFS for several runs now. Here's Sunday. This is the 7th of October, troughing over the southwest. Cooler temperatures, too. The latest GFS has a high of just 79 degrees for a week from Sunday. Can you believe that? Then here's the end of the forecast period. This is Monday, the 8th of October. GFS drifting that tropical system in our general direction. So even though we'd be dry at this point, it may not stay dry for long. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's step out of the normal boundaries of our forecast and go into imagination land here. This is 276 hours into the future. This is Wednesday, the 10th of October. And now, yes, another tropical system approaching the greater Southwest. But this is way out there in the land of witchcraft and voodoo, okay? There is absolutely no skill in forecasting this far out. We're just looking for trends off the models, and this is a trend that we're seeing, much like Rosa was a trend that we were seeing on the models around 10 or 12 days ago. All right, let's take a look at the QPF, the precipitation coming off of the GFS ensemble through the next 16 days. There's 21 members here, and you can see some very impressive totals. Now, we do see a couple of members advertising 7 and 8 inches of rain. I don't think we're going to see that, but you do see the ensemble mean at the bottom. This storm, Rosa, looks like it may produce, even on the ensemble, 1.7, 1.8 inches of rain. And then out through mid-October, it's got well over 3, approaching 3.5 inches of rain for us. So that would be a welcome relief. Now, it wouldn't bust the drought, but it would certainly put a nice dent in it. All right, checking the temperatures through the period coming off of the GFS ensemble. Highs trending way down into the 80s for the most part. In fact, low 80s out there as we head toward mid-October. Lows getting down in the 60s. Wouldn't be surprised to see some low temperatures even in the upper 50s. And there you see, we put the normals for October up there, and that's where we see our biggest cooling during the year. And high temperatures may actually stay below normal for a while. That'd be nice. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe. That way, whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Plus, your comments, questions, suggestions, always encouraged as well. Be safe. Stay cool out there for one more day. We'll get through it. And you guys have yourselves a great Saturday.